Alrighty guys, so I'm going to give you guys a breakdown of all of the accessories that we offer for the Trabajando Fisheye. So first, we're going to start with the case. This used to be a brand new iPhone 13 mini. Now it's an old, greasy iPhone 13 mini, but it's actually really good for filming skateboarding. It's really good for filming with the Trabajando Fisheye because it's really small. So here's the case, and we're gonna put it on. It's really simple to put on. Okay, cool. So with the case, you'll notice that there is a thread. This thread is where you screw it on the fisheye. Using the case with the fisheye is better. I've had this case for a pretty long time. It's pretty durable. I really do want to get a new phone, but for now, this 13 mini is making it happen. So first, we're gonna bust out the Mini VX1000 fisheye. This is my trusty dusty. Each lens comes with a carrying case, a clip-on, and a cloth. My trusty dusty Mini Mark 1. Love this thing. It's been through a lot. It's a tank. You could drop this sucker. It's good, man. It's a good lens. I'm going to show you what it looks like on the phone. The lens just screws right on. Boom. Just like that. Okay. I'll show you what it looks like in the camera. So just right off the bat, this is how it looks. Boom, boom, boom. You can see how it looks. It's got a vignette. And this is how it looks. Just notice something weird? Shaking. Fisheye shaking. That's not right, right? You don't want that. Could get real shaky. You don't want to do that, right? So this is why we use the DefLens app. There's other apps, but the DefLens app is the best one. It's really easy to use, and it looks like a VX. So, yeah, look, it's not shaking. It's not shaking anymore. So yeah, download the DefLens app. Using the DefLens app is a great way to not have the lens be all shaky. I think a lot of people are always wondering about, like, oh, they get their lens and it's like, whoa, why is it shaky? Final Cut camera and the Blackmagic camera are really good, and you can stop the shake with those apps as well. But I'm going to do a separate app breakdown. But yeah, this is the Mini VX1000 with the app, and this is how you want to have it set up, just with your handheld. All right, so now I'm going to jump into the next accessory, which is the handle. This is the Scorpion handle. Scorpion handle is pretty awesome. It's pretty classic handle, but this is just the Trabajando version. So you want to use a phone clip. This is the phone clip that the handle comes with, but there is another phone clip. There is a metal phone clip that we also offer. There's very few available right now, but if you guys buy them up, we'll get more for you. So there's a metal phone clip that you can actually attach accessories to, and you could attach a different handle, and you could do more interesting stuff with this. So you could use like a metal handle, attach the phone. I like to have the fisheye on the bottom, so you can point it up a little bit more. But one thing is important with this fisheye. It is so wide, you actually don't have to point it up that much. You can actually cut out the bottom of the image pretty easily if you point it up too much. So that's just something to know. And also with this lens, it's just really important to pay attention to where the lens itself is pointing and not where just your handle and in your hand is. You actually really want to pay attention to where the lens is pointing because it's so small. You want to make sure that you're centering centering your subject like with like a triangle, like something like that, you know? But that's just some little mini filming tip. And you can attach your like a phone charger to this, like a portable charger, weigh it down a little bit to get your weighted setup going. There's like a lot of different ways to work with this. So it's just a good starter setup. You know, you got yourself a mini VX, and then with this, you could put a mic or a light or both. You could get a hot shoe cube and put a light and a mic and figure that situation out. Maybe you have to recede it a little bit, put the camera up a little bit further. But something like that, that's basically it, right? Okay, so here I have a cheese plate and I have some weights that I attach to it. Some old glide cam weights that I found. If you use a metal handle, you can just attach it really easily. The bolt was sitting right in front of me in the handle. I was using the wrong bolt because that bolt was not tightening, and I was just putzing around with it. Was just butzing around with this freaking bolt for like 3 minutes, dude. The whole point of the setup, you stabilize the phone so you can eliminate some more of that, like you stop or something and it's like, oh, and it's like, damn, that really looks like it was filmed on a phone. Like this weighted setup, this concept is, I think, how you can push the Trabajando Fisheye to being closer to looking like a camera, you know, filming on your phone to look closer to actual VX footage just by the smoothness alone. So that's just me shouting off the rooftops. I want to see you guys come up with some setups. Do not hesitate to send me setups or leave some stuff in the comments about weighted setups, because it's not really a well-traveled territory with the phone filming. So the more people get stuff out with it, then and comment and talk about it, then the more people are going to understand it. So everyone's going to be able to make their own setup. So the next item that we have is the Traba Extreme Fisheye. So I guess I wonder where the inspiration for that name came from. Let me show you guys. The Traba Extreme is a bigger lens. There's more glass. It's clearer. And with the regular camera, there's no vignette. So here is Traba Extreme. Definitely a bigger lens. Fatty, fat lens, right? Attach the lens with the lens cap on. You can minimize the greasiness. Boom. Here it is. I gotta make sure not to talk like those freaking French, Spanish guys on the channel. I don't know who the heck they are. They probably don't even understand them. But okay, here we go. Traba Extreme. Pretty nice. I'm gonna take this off handle so I can just show you what the lens looks like through the camera. You can actually film with this with just the regular camera app, but it still is gonna be, there is gonna be a little bit of shake, but there's basically no vignette. When you go to photo mode, you can see how wide it actually is. See the difference? So there's a difference, right? Depth Lens app, you get that maximum wideness. This lens shines and just crispiness, overall crispiness. It's really good for filming vertical G. You can film with vertical G. Vertical G with this lens is pretty spot on for social media and whatnot, just vertical videos in general. So you can get a nice clear point of view, you know, still nice and bubbly and still pretty wide, you know. See this? Like right here. Pretty wide and pretty crispy. You can see it through the camera. I'm touching the phone. You can still see around it like this sucker. This sucker is wide. That's the Traba Extreme. And let me just show you the last accessory we have. Okay, last but certainly not least, we have the octopus tripod. So the octopus tripod is very special because it bends in all different ways. So you could wrap it around something. But what is really nice, more than the fact that it's just a tripod, is that this thing could also be a skate filming handle. Check it out. This method was invented by the French skateboarder Julien Miro. Julien Miro. He invented this method. Boom. I got it, you know? We're filming the accessories. Accessories gotta get clips too, you know? Vertical setup. Look at that. Boom, boom, boom. All right, how about this? Can I go low? Look, can I go low? With the vertical setup. Boom. Yeah, dude, this is pretty legit. I don't think I ever really actually did it like this before, honestly. So there's always a new way to do it. I had it probably a different way, but this is it feels like pretty secure. I don't know. Well, okay. So that's all of the video. This is the breakdown. Everything is available on TrabajandoSkate.com. When you order from TrabajandoSkate.com, a lot of you know that there are stickers. There's plenty of stickers. So we got new stickers right now. They're pretty fun. Rub brick guy. We got the rub brick guy. We got the spot withholder, the gatekeeper, spot kid, the pin kid. He never tells you where the spots are. We got the Traba Titans, Chicago baby. Chicago baby. You feel me? Headquarters. That's the headquarters. All right, guys. All right. I will talk to you over the internet or in real life. Trabajando Skate. One day I'm going to tell you about the actual brand instead of just the products. One day you'll learn, unless you already know. But, you could just watch the videos and stuff and you can start to learn about, what inspired it, read on the website and stuff. DYOR, right? You could watch Trabajando 1, Trabajando 2, Trabajando 3, Trabajando 4, Pronto, and Trabajando 5, and all of the edits in between. So that's a good starting point. My knees are killing me, dude. Oh my God. Give me a second. Holy smokes, dude. That's why they call it Trabajando,